One second, I'm getting my mic so it actually doesn't echo really bad. I hear that's a problem when I don't use my headphones. Just a second. Holy shit, the tangles in this thing. I might just pause this video and continue when I untangle this. How do you pause? Well, you can't pause. This is not Bandicam. Lovely. Shit. Well, I guess I better hurry up then. Fuck. Damn it. Putting these in my pockets was the dumbest decision ever. Almost done. Alrighty, that should be much better with the mic. Sorry about that time there. Alright, let's page this down. As you can see, I have 4 out of 8 parts. Doing level 40s, it takes so many more than, pardon me, than the 80s, and I can't do 80s because I haven't been playing for 2 years. And I'll show you what I got to work with in here. I mean, the gifted units also. And mind you, all the new units take days to make. Even just the SF guys, the Special Forces, they take days. So, I mean, I'm coming in at the last event, and even the units I've unlocked using the medals and stuff, it still takes me days to build them and literally my maximum amount of storage of resources to do it. So I got a resource for all that with shitty units, and all I can hit is like level 25s and 30s. And I've upgraded those recently, but it takes all that just to make one unit. This is all the units I have unlocked, and they're still days behind. And that's 2, 3 days, that's 3 days, everything. And these aren't cheap, you know. For a guy that's coming back in, having put in like 2 years of this game and $400 in the past during Legacy, when I come in here and every one of my units that I have fully workshopped with warhead launchers, my E megas, and I throw them at a base and I can't even dent it. I can't even like knock down 2 walls before I'm wiped out. And just a regular infantry unit, the Liberator, will wreck all my megas. I know you guys did do a nice thing here, and you know, you gave me some units, and then I reported problems about them not actually letting me build them, yada yada. You helped me with that, but I mean, let's be honest here. My SF forces that I unlocked most of them with a lot of gear and medals. These guys can't even come close to touching a Liberator. I mean, this is I have tons of these operators, and they're level 11 and stuff. And I started with level 1, and their health's like what that it's 100,000, a little over 100,000 damage per second, almost 3. My 2 Liberators, because it's all I could manage with my ancient defenses and all my units in my base to get during the event. I couldn't even make it past wave 15, and I barely made it to wave 15. So I couldn't even unlock Liberators, but just the regular Liberators right now. Crap. How do I? There we go. 3 times the health. And I dare say 3, 6, 9, 12. It's 7 times the damage. And let's forget about the fact they outrange them by 20. So I'm already dead before I can get close enough to use your gift, some of the gifted and some that I actually purchased with medals, thinking they were good. Liberators. I mean, the gifts don't help at all when they have bunkers full of liberators, not to mention the numerous tanks, the numerous units that just totally destroy my used to be maxed out E Megas. I mean, if you look at it, it's a joke. Come on. Work. There we go. I moved my mouse fast enough. This is half their damage of one infantry unit, and little like 1/4 of the health of just a regular SF unit. It is. I mean, Liberators have what, like 10 to 15 times that health. Not to mention, I have almost 3/4 of the range. Nothing. I've had to scrap all my stuff because I just can't even use them. There's no point in having them. and I busted my ass with my 3 helicopters, which is all I have. The only things worth using. I only have 3 of them, and those took days to make, by the way. So I've started this in phase 10. I didn't exactly get to start at phase 1 and just dick around with 40s all day. I mean, there's no point in even coining my crappy units, and all I have for decent units is a few nightmares, which honestly they have nice range, but Liberators still can outdo them in a bunker because it gives them plus 40 range, plus 40% range. That wasn't gifted. I had to buy that too. I mean, and what, a Warhorse doesn't do anything against them. Let's be honest. You have 5 Liberators in a bunker. That thing's gone in 3 to 5 seconds. Dante's not that great. I mean, if you think, I mean, he could soak up some damage, but he'll kill one bunker and then all the turrets will wreck him. I mean, I appreciate the gifts, but really what he gave me is like giving a soldier from, a gun from 1942 World War II status and sending them to Iraq. It's just not going to work out well. Um, and and yeah, granted, my weaponry's bad, but the stuff you're giving me is still considered pretty old school, and it doesn't help me. I can't even advance. I mean, the only way I'm advancing is just by upgrading. I can't strength-wise advance at all. And to do any of your events, it's almost impossible. I mean, I was struggling against a wave of liberators, and they're just coming in here and destroying everything. None of my turrets can outrange them, except for maybe the mortar turret, and that doesn't do shit. You could have a mortar turret hitting them guys for 3 hours, and they probably wouldn't be dead. The health is just so ridiculous now. And it's going to be days before I unlock the avalanche, and then days before I can upgrade. I mean, maybe a month before I can even equip it to all of my turrets. And there's no point in coining, and I used to. I'd be happy to throw in $500 for this game or something real quick. And I was actually considering, but when I look at it, I can't even do an event because I have just totally fucking worthless units. I have a kamikaze plane. My Spectre he can't take a scratch from a Liberator and he's dead. My Titan, I've had that for ages and it's only level 15, and people got Omega Titans. I got Raptors. Those don't even approach the target and are able to drop, and they're fully workshop, by the way. It's not like, I've had these workshop for a while and I've been trying to upgrade them. Where's the workshop? I mean, I have really good shit on these Raptors, but you've already replaced them with a better unit, the Oni. I haven't even been able to find an Oni op. I've done 164 level 35 bases, and I have not found a single Oni op. I can't even crack these 80 bases. I mean, these level 70 special forces. And I busted my ass to unlock one unit worth using because it can actually level half a freaking base if I actually get it close enough. But the problem is like I'm giving the task to climb Mount Everest with bare feet and a toothpick. It's just, thank you for the solid metal toothpick to climb up the mountain, but it's not exactly a pickaxe. I'm not going to make it very far. Or ice pick, you know what I'm saying? You get my analogy. What I'm saying is I'm giving an impossible task coming back to the game. It doesn't inspire me to want to keep paying for the game and help supporting you guys. I can't even get I can't even get the freaking Juggernaut, man. I got 4 parts, and what is it on its last phase with like a couple days left? I bet you as soon as this event starts, this is over, and I'm fucked. I don't get nothing. And then when the event comes, it's gonna be just like the Liberator Onslaught. I can't do anything, and I won't get past wave 15 again. I mean, my Blitz is worthless at its level, and that was max when I had it. You've changed the game from able to be played to anything old school is now literally like throwing peas at a giant. And the units you did happen to give me, and thank you. I mean, it is a kind gesture to all the senior players that come back. I mean, I left because of hackers, and I come back, and it's like trying to climb a mountain, man, and it's impossible. Everything's limited units. You know how hard of a learning curve that is? Like, could you give me a little more time on the event? Because I can't beat these bases like they do. This has been repairing since yesterday, and it still has 12 hours. A day and 12 hours is my repair time. I bet you I kill one of these platoons with all these new units, 4 hours. Man, back in the day, if I killed a mega platoon, that shit took me 18 hours to repair. Now people just they can throw out units at me and murder me all day long, and I gotta wait 2 days to fight again. I mean, it's just like, I mean, you've made the line between possible and impossible so far apart. There's just no way I can advance, and it doesn't make me want to be like, okay, well, if I pay a little bit, I'll catch up. Because there is no catching up with this. There's no catching up a unit that outranges me, outdamages me by double, and has quadruple the health I have. So I guess what I'm saying is, besides the fact I'm just spouting my personal feelings about how ridiculously overpowered new units are, and how literally worthless and shit my old ones are, even the new ones you gave me are still considered worthless now. And I say that with, thank you for the effort in mind, but look at these. I mean, they don't even have half of what the Liberator's health are, and they barely have double what the SF does for damage. And mine aren't level 1. Mine aren't level 1, and you gave me those. Thank you. But they're still worthless compared to, I mean, one guy with a Jericho could wreck all 5 of mine even at a decent level. Mine are rank 11, and they're still worthless, man. They're still worthless. I tried doing that Juggernaut base, and it dropped my shit in seconds because of the lag. It's so fucking laggy with the update. So, I mean, not to mention that the lag is a problem. I have units that just can't physically hack it. They can't get close enough. They are not strong enough. And even if I let them pound on it all day, it won't change the fact that me fighting any event is pointless. So there's no point in putting money into the game because you'll never win. All I'm saying is if I don't get this fucking Juggernaut, I'm not going to have any fucking units to play in the base. And there's really no point in continuing playing. And I'll just have to leave again. I don't know what else to do, man. Because there's no way you can fix broken. And all my old units are totally broken. As you can see, all my platoons are gone. Most of my platoons are dogs, just so people can't look at my base and see how ridiculously easy it is to just throw owls at it. I got leveled by a level 28 with owls. All they need is a fucking owl, and they can just level my whole base. That's bullshit. Everything's so overpowered now, and my defenses can't do shit. I mean, it's almost impossible to level up without begging people, and all you do is end up pissing them off. They want to play their game too. I want to play mine, and I can't, and you're giving me a time constraint of 2 days, and I know that's just for this one, but it's 2 days and it's over. To me, it's like 2 days, or I don't even have a unit worth using, you know? So if you could give me a little bit of leeway or extend my time period or something, or I don't know, man, just refund me for all the fucking repairs I had to pay with, or like not refund me, but like, I mean, it's not like it was free to play, but like if you could give me a couple Liberators or something, man, because I ain't got shit, man. I did that event for 3 days straight, and I only managed to get 2 Liberators, and I had to throw them in my tower, man, because I have no anti-air that is worth using. Stingers, they're worthless now. They're totally worthless, and I have them fully workshopped. I mean, look at this shit. Let's just real quick entertain me here. Infantry. My Stingers are fucking good if you're considering it like 2 years ago. But now they're worth nothing. Adds giant corrosive effect, doesn't do shit. Plus damage, minus a certain amount of damage, plus acceleration, all that. You get that. That's really good. I got a double barrel. It doesn't do shit. Plus 50% damage to an aircraft. I don't even notice it when they throw a SF in my base. Or, I mean, a fucking Sandstorm or a Titan. I can't even tell that it damaged it. My Blitz is worthless. And it's level, like, 8 or 9 or something, man. I mean, it's just so freaking worthless. And the resources they can hold now is hundreds of millions, man. That's way more than I could ever dream. Just to upgrade my Phantom, I need 300 million, and I can't even hold that. So it's going to stay at level fucking 10 for the rest of my life. It's just so out there, man. Like, could you give me a break? I can't do anything. I mean, hell, I'm not even going to ask that you give me the other 4 parts for the Juggernaut. I mean, but I've worked my ass off with my legacy units. I mean, I think I really feel like I deserve some kind of reward since I'm never going to achieve this in 2 days. Can you send me some freaking Liberators? I'll take the loss. I mean, that was only like 80 fucking level 40 bases and like weeks of repairs I spent on this. I started in phase 9, so it was like 2 weeks basically of just constant attacking it and getting nothing. I'm going to get nothing in 2 days. And I've worked my ass off. I don't have Jerichos and shit like the rest of these guys, man. I guess what I'm saying is I feel like it's really not fair. So I feel like I need to be compensated, which is, you know, most people's views, rationally a jerk off thing to say. But I really do. I mean, I'm fighting with a fucking stick against guys with guns practically, you know? I mean, I have no chance, and I made it halfway. I feel like I should get something other than nothing. I mean, hell, I mean, all I had to work with is a bunch of elite riflemen and a few special forces. I ain't got shit to play with, man. My air dies every single time I play. That's all I have to say in this video, man. This is for kixeye, not for public watching, so if you don't want to hear me bitch about it, don't watch it.